Welcome back to Storytime with Pookie. Today's story is the creepy long-distance drive. About 17 years ago, I had to drive a box truck from Southern California up to Washington State. Normally, I'd fly, but this time, we had a load of equipment that needed transporting, so I volunteered. I liked the road anyway. The truck was about the size of a U-Haul, nothing huge. I decided to leave in the evening since I've always preferred night driving. Most of the trip was uneventful. Just gas stations, rest stops, and a whole lot of empty road. But everything changed near the California-Oregon border around 1 a.m. I pulled into a rest area nearly empty, except for a couple of trucks parked in the distance. I used the restroom, stretched my legs, and took my time, until I stepped out and noticed a car parked right next to my truck. The entire lot was empty while I parked there. Weird, but maybe just a coincidence. I got back on the highway. About 10 to 20 miles later, the truck started acting up, interior lights flickering. Then, everything cut out, headlights, dash, running lights. I was barreling down a pitch-black forest road in the middle of Oregon, doing 60 miles per hour, completely blind. I pounded the dashboard in frustration, then suddenly, everything flickered back on. Weird, but I kept driving. At the next rest stop, I pulled over to catch my breath and hit the restroom again. When I came back to the truck, a man was standing next to it. Older, heavy-set, gray hair. He struck up a casual conversation about the snow. I assumed he was just another lonely traveler. Then he asked, "Are you having mechanical problems?" My blood ran cold. How could he know that? That incident had just happened, in total darkness. I hadn't told a soul. He then said he lived nearby and offered me coffee and a couch to crash on. It sounded innocent enough, but something about his vibe screamed no. I politely declined, said I needed to keep driving, and got back on the road. As I pulled away, I saw him walking behind the restroom building, not toward a car. The question hit me like a freight train. Was he the guy who parked next to my truck at the last rest stop? Did he tamper with it while I was inside? At the next gas station, I checked around the truck. There were weird smudges on the front fender, probably snow, maybe road grime, or maybe not. Then, just as I was pulling out, I saw a car parked in a corner of the lot. Someone sitting inside. Watching. I got chills. Back on the road, a car began tailing me. Not passing. Just trailing behind. Closer than normal. I slowed down, it stayed behind me. Eventually, nearing Portland, I saw a gas station with a parked patrol car. I pulled in and casually struck up a conversation with the officer, a woman. She warned me about driving tired and suggested I find a motel nearby. I glanced around. The tailing car? Gone. I followed her advice, found a small motel, and parked the truck out of sight behind the building. I barely slept, jumping at every sound. To this day, I don't know if I was imagining things, or if someone was really following me. But I'll never forget that man's voice asking if I was having truck problems. Because there's no way he should have known that. Please be careful guys and stay safe. If you liked the video, please hit like and subscribe.